Hello. So today I wanted to rank all the NBA MVPs, at least most of them. I don't think Bob Pettit is on here at all, but some of the great ones. I want to rank some of the great ones, and I'm going to be doing it in their best MVP year, not specifically like their career in total. But yeah, I think that'd be fun. Okay, first off, starting with Bill Russell. I don't know what to do for Bill Russell. I'm thinking realistically, what his best MVP year was probably averaging 17 points, something like that, 25 rebounds. Probably 1962 was his best year for it, when he beat Wilt Chamberlain and Oscar Robertson, who averaged a triple double and 50 points respectively. I still think for an MVP season, I would put in C. I might change it. I might change it in the end. Dirk Nowitzki for an MVP his MVP year, F tier. He was a great player, but he got bounced in the first round by the 8th seed. You can't be you can't be a D tier MVP if that happens. I'm sorry. Russell Westbrook, that was triple double Russell Westbrook. That was an insane season. I'm gonna go with, I'll switch these around. B and C. I think that's fair. Okay. Yeah, I think I make that amendment to the list. I think Bill Russell above the Westbrook. No, I don't know, because Bill Russell was very clearly the best defender in the league at that point. If he Defensive Player of the Year was a thing, I guarantee he would have won 5, 6, around there. So I think I'm still gonna put him down to C, the same level as Russell Westbrook, just based on MVP years. Russ only had the 6th seed, which isn't great, but it's a lot more impressive to win it as a 6th seed than it is to win it as a 1 seed. But Bill Russell, one of one of the best players to watch. Just the IQ from his time is amazing. Oscar Robertson, the other triple double. I don't think he got a triple double. No, he didn't average a triple double his MVP year, but he was still incredible. I think I'm gonna put him in. I think. I'm still gonna have Bill Russell above him. It's just too good of an MVP year. It's too good of a year. Charles Barkley, I don't think he deserved the MVP that year. D. Michael Jordan had a much better year, much better record, much better everything. Charles was just new and likable compared to Michael. Yeah. James Harden. Interesting. James Harden. His MVP year was like 33 and 11, I want to say, which is an insane output. I think I've got to put him on the same tier as Westbrook. I think that's fair. These are all like statistical greats. AI. Yep, fair. I think this is right. I think people are too caught up in the fancy moves. that they don't see. He was a bucket getter. He was a great bucket getter, but he didn't do much else other than that. Yeah, so I think D is fair. And I don't think he deserved it over Shaq, really. Shaq in 2000s. Speak of the devil. He's going to be the first A tier. This is the first, like, perfect peak MVP year. This was insane. He was nearly unanimous. He was incredible that year. Incredible, incredible, incredible. Kobe Bean Bryant. What did he do? He went to the finals that year. It wasn't a bad MVP year. It wasn't a bad one. For the MVP year, it wasn't a great MVP, first off. It wasn't a great MVP. It was kind of like he deserved it after so long that he got it. Similar to Joel Embiid's MVP from the other day, which I don't think is on here. No, and neither is Nikola Jokic or Giannis. Wow, this is a garbage thing. Real fast, Joel Embiid would be down here in the F tier. Giannis for his 2021 would probably be in the B tier. Nikola Jokic, he would probably be also in the B tier. He might be in the A tier. He's borderline. What was the one before that? No, that was it. Yeah. I think that's fair. Who is this? This is Dave Cowens, or is this Willis Reed? I'm gonna take it as Dave Cowens. It's just unremarkable. Unremarkable year. Didn't deserve to win it. Just not great. LeBron James, another should have been unanimous MVP, but someone voted for, I think, Carmelo Anthony instead of LeBron, which you do you, I guess. You do you. Is this Bob Pettit? I don't know. I'm gonna say it's Bob Pettit. Just because I have no idea if it is or isn't. If it is Bob Pettit, F. He was a great player, but F. First multiple time MVP, other than Mike, but that was like across two different leagues. First multiple time NBA MVP. Magic Johnson. Magic is a strange one. I'm thinking B as well. Oh my god. Sorry, I'm recording this at like 12:30 at night. Magic would be... that's a very, very good year. Alright, we have another A tier. I think that's without a doubt the right call. Larry Legend. I think at his peak MVP season, he is... because what? This is 1986 Larry Bird versus 1987 Magic Johnson. Neck and neck. Two amazing players. Amazing teams they were on. I think a B tier is fair for that. Kevin Garnett. He got bounced in the first round, but he wasn't the best team by far. Or he might have made a conference finals. I don't remember when that was. I think he's going in a C tier. His defense is amazing. I'm being a little biased here. I'm not gonna lie. I'm being a little biased. Kevin Garnett is one of my favorite players. But he's a great player. Kareem. Hold on. Let me see if Kareem's first MVP year, because that one's probably his best. Okay, I found it here. It's 29, 13, and 4 on almost 58% shooting. And the Bucks won the title in that season, where he won Finals MVP as well. I think that's fair to put him up here. Probably down here. Kareem is number 3 all time in my books. There's a spoiler for another video, by the way. He's number 3 all time in my books because of his longevity. He had the peaks that were as great, or greater than Magic, Bird, Russell, Wilt, all of these top 10 to 13 players. But he had the longevity of that peak. He had 6 MVPs, and he should have arguably had 10 of them. You could say the same thing about Michael Jordan and LeBron James, to be fair, but those are the two that he's fighting with for the top spot, so it's not really crazy to say that. Michael Jordan. I mean, could he go anywhere else? Could he go anywhere else? 1988, he won MVP. Was that when he won Defensive Player of the Year? It was either 88 or 89. He won Defensive Player of the Year in the same season. It was just statistically dominant. I mean, the year before, he averaged 37. I believe he averaged 34 in his MVP season. And he was just clearly the best player on the planet by far. Yeah, that's Michael Jordan's definitely an A tier. If there was an S tier, he would be in the S tier, probably. Karl Malone. I think he has a similar MVP year to Charles Barkley. It's arguable which one of them are better all time. If you value peak being Charles Barkley versus longevity being Karl Malone. I don't like the Nasty Man, so honestly, no. He allegedly touches children, so F tier and move on. Moses Malone. I don't actually know his stats for MVP season. I know he was an incredible offensive rebounder because he rebounded his own misses a lot. In that he won back-to-back MVPs on 2 different teams, and he's the only player to ever do that. And then he won the MVP. He won the Finals MVP in the same year that he won MVP. That's a pretty good one. I think that's fair. And honestly, in the early 80s, late 70s, early 80s, you could argue that it was between him, Kareem, and Julius Erving for the best player in the league. And even a little bit in the early 80s, it was clear that Moses was the best player in the league. Nash. Trash. KD. This is interesting. Kevin Durant was definitely the best player in the league. I don't think I can put him above Russell Westbrook's MVP season or James Harden's MVP season. It's in that same category, but he dethroned a prime LeBron James. But so did James Harden. Because 2018 LeBron was insane. I think C tier is fair for Kevin Durant. He wasn't outstanding. He was outstanding, but it's just not outstanding for an MVP year. You know what I mean? Tim Duncan. I think D tier is fair. No, no, C tier is fair. I think that's fair. C tier, he's same level as Kevin Garnett. Duncan just has a ton more longevity. Well, he doesn't have more longevity. He has more winning than Kevin Garnett. But otherwise, I'd say they're a very similar caliber player. And this is Wilt the Stilt Chamberlain. Let me see when he won MVP. Chamberlain did win MVP in that year that he won the title. And he won MVP as a rookie. I think it's fair to put him in the B tier right here. I think that that's fair. I'm gonna just look over this and see if there's anything that I want to change, like anyone to move up or down. You know what, maybe I was too harsh on Dirk. I think I'm gonna put him up one. And I think I'm satisfied with this list. Yeah. I think this is the correct list. Only 4 A-tier MVPs. Looking at it now, Jokic and Giannis would both be in B tier. Although they would both be just almost at A tier. And then I would put Embiid's in D tier still. Yeah, this is my list. Let me know if you would change anything, or I don't know what you would do different if you agree with everything. These aren't in order, like within their tiers, but for the top one, I can tell you Steph Curry would be 1, Shaq would be 2, LeBron would be 3, and Jordan would be 4. That's without any research. That's just off my heart. So, anyway, yeah. Thank you for watching.